Okay, I'm not going to be shooting at anything particular except the hill. So this is the Smith & Wesson 40. As you can see, it's got the 6 magazine in it. There's a picture. So Smith & Wesson. I'm going to make a video for you since you never heard of the problem. There goes. There goes the magazine. Right on the ground. First shot. Dropped right out, and I had it firmly seated in there. So that's proof for your video, guys. The Smith & Wesson Shield 40 magazine drop problems, and it's got one in the chamber jammed. Of course, I didn't round it all up. It's stuck. So I'll be getting this up on YouTube for you guys and getting a link for it. I really like the pistol, but I want to get it fixed. And I called 2 times this week, talked to 2 different people, and you guys said there was 27 of you in the office, and neither of the 2 guys I talked to had heard of the problem. Well, you've heard of the problem now, and you see the video. So please get my gun fixed, and other people's too, because that's goofy. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the magazine. So it's dirty. So that dropped out of the Smith & Wesson Shield. It has one at the top there. That came up some. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in my pocket. And that has one jammed up failure to, well, let's see. I can't really tell if that's ejection or feeding. So I got to turn the camera off. I don't have enough strength in my hand to show you what that looks like. Hold on. Okay, that was a failure to extract. So I popped it out, and that's what it looks like. I'm going to put it back in with 6 in it and give it a shot. Be right back. Okay, we're back with the Smith & Wesson 40, doing the magazine drop demo. It's firmly seated. I seated it. It's got one racked in the chamber. It's ready to go, and as you can see, this says M&P Shield 40 on it, so you guys can recognize your own pistols. I'm gonna plop one off into the dirt here, and I will have firm hold on it, and we'll see how it goes. If it falls out, you'll see it fall. There it came. It disconnected, but it did not fall out. And it did shut down. The chamber did shut. I don't know if there's one in the chamber or not. Okay, guys, it's got the Smith & Wesson Shield magazine drop problem. This has the 7-rounder in it. It has the 5 in it that were in it a few minutes ago. I'm going to shoot right-handed, so you can see I also shoot right-handed, so that's not a big deal. I'm just going to plow them into the dirt right here. And some of you said, well, Mark, you're pulling on the magazine release with your left hand, because, you know, well, that's not what's happening, because I made sure that I didn't have on the magazine release. So here goes. Gotta take it off the safe. Alrighty, if it falls, it falls. If it don't, that'll be good. That stayed in. Stayed in. Stayed in. Stayed in. Stayed in. That's all 5. So it stayed in the rest of the 5. And most of the time I've been having the problem with it's completely full at 7 or 6 on the 7-rounder. Or 6 on the 6-rounder. So I'm going to go put the 6-rounder in, and we're going to give it another try. Be back. Oh, it's a hot day. I'm going to switch over left-handed. Okay. A little rough. I know we're still recording. Okay, this is the Smith & Wesson 40 with the 6-rounder, 6-round magazine in. This is going to be the magazine drop problem demo. So here goes. Stayed in. Stayed in. Stayed in. Stayed in. Stayed in. Stayed in. All 6 rounds stayed in. So as you see, it's not happening all the time, but often enough, you know, I've shot it a couple hundred rounds now, and I've had this thing happen 7, 8, you know, often enough that it's well, it's just not going to be acceptable. So we'll be back. We're going to put 7 more in the 7-rounder, and we're going to give it another try. But it's happening more on the 7-rounder than it is the 6 one. Just wanted to let you know that. There we go. We're in the right orientation now. Okay, some of you think that since I was left-handed, possibly pressing on the mag release, and just wanted to let you know what was happening with left-handed or right-handed shooters. I had a friend come out and I didn't tell him about the problem. 15, 20 rounds later, the mag came released, and I said, yeah, that's the problem I called Smith & Wesson on Tuesday about. So I've got the Smith & Wesson shield right here, full with 7 again, and we're going to shoot into the dirt right here, and we're just going to shoot, and I've got a good grip on it, and we'll just see how she goes. You'll see the mag come out if it comes out. It stayed in. Up, a little loose. It's not out though. Okay, see, it shot all 7 of them this time. So it's an intermittent problem. It doesn't happen all the time, and so it's really weird. It happens enough, you know. It's unacceptable, but I have faith Smith & Wesson will get it fixed. Cabela's said they'd get me a trade out for it. I just want to show them the video. I'm going to put this on YouTube so everybody can see it. It's a real problem. And I'm going to go back and shoot some more and get this to happen again. I cleaned it in between shootings, so we'll be back in a few minutes. Got to go round up some more ammo. Okay, there's 1 in the chamber. I had to rack 1 in the chamber, and there's 1 in the magazine. So we're continuing. And no, I do not have my hand on the disconnect button, even though I'm shooting left-handed. Okay, that one stayed in, and that one disconnected. So several times out of 7, it disconnected. So there you go, Smith & Wesson. There's your proof. I'll call you again, see if you've never heard of the problem. You can hear the problem, you can see the problem this time. We're going to try the 6-rounder. Shoot that with my right hand. We'll be back. Frustrating. This is the M&P Shield 40. I loaded 4 rounds into the mag, into the 7-rounder, and it disconnected on the first shot out, and there was only 4 in it. So I'm going to lay the phone back down here, rack it. There should be 1 in the chamber. We'll see. Okay, that one stayed in. That one stayed in, and that one stayed in. So the first round out of the 4 and the 7 disconnected, and then the other 3 stayed in, and you heard 1 round hit the metal at basically 60 yards. So I don't know what's up with this thing, but it's going to go back. So I really like it, but I'm going to get something different. I can't handle this anymore. I'm going to shoot some more ammo through it and make some movies as I go. See how it is. Okay, I've cleared the stovepipe, racked another one. This is the 7-round magazine. There is 1 in the chamber. It could have stovepiped because I'm shooting it one-handed. Of course, I don't have anybody to film, but that's the first time that's happened. But the mag release problem definitely has been happening each time that I've been shooting it. So here I'm going to shoot up into the dirt, into the clay pigeons, and we'll see what happens. And there it comes undone again. So that's what's happening on the Smith & Wesson Shield. The magazine is releasing after the shot, and this is was shot number 6. I'm going to slap it on my knee, rack it back in there, keep firing it. Well, it didn't rack one. Hold on. Got to put one in. There's one. There's one in there now. Okay. Back to business. Here goes. Got to get it back far enough so you can see if it happens again. Yep, there it is. Disconnected again. I think that's probably enough to show you what the problem is. Hope you enjoyed the video. I know this isn't happening to all of them, but I got one that did, and I feel confident Smith & Wesson will get it corrected. But in the meantime, that's what's going on with them. Thanks for watching. Bye. Evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're here doing the Smith & Wesson 40 Shield mag release problem demo again to once and all prove that this is a real problem. Took some videos yesterday, and this has happened to me every time I've brought the pistol out to shoot. It's got 7 in the magazine, 1 in the chamber, 1 is racked. It's off of safe, it's ready to go. I'm going to shoot it one-handed, and I am left-handed, and I'm not pressing on the mag release. So here we go. Stovepipe. Mag fell on ground. So this is the Smith & Wesson 40 Shield problem. Smith & Wesson. So we got a problem in Houston here. Yep, that's cool, all right. Anyway, I'm going to take a still picture of this and document this. The magazine loosened up, fell right out on the 7th round stovepipe. There's not one in the chamber, and that one's on top. So this is the Smith & Wesson 40 Shield mag drop problem. This is the first time it's stovepiped, so that's an interesting problem, and we'll be back. Thanks.